Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. We are finally outdoors, so everything has really greened up. It's a beautiful morning, so I'm outside. You'll be able to hear the birds singing in the background. And as we begin, we'll just go through a slow flow this morning, finding a comfortable seat. Legs can be crossed or long out in front of you. Roll the shoulders down and back. Allow the hands to rest lightly on your knees or into your lap. Just sitting in stillness, take a couple easy breaths. Inhaling through your nose, filling up with your inhale for 2 or 3 counts. And exhaling through your nose, releasing for 2 or 3 counts, equal part breath. You take the next couple of breaths, just bring your awareness to your body. Notice if you have any areas of tightness or tension. A couple more breaths. Nice and slow. And let your chin release down towards your chest. Holding your stretch here as you breathe. Start to roll through your shoulders, rolling up towards your ears, down and back. And then reverse, bringing your shoulders forward and around. Let the shoulders release down, tilt to your right ear towards your right shoulder, pressing down and away with your left shoulder. Come back to center, tilting left ear towards left shoulder, press down with the right shoulder. Just feel that nice, gentle stretch all along the side of the neck, into that upper shoulder area. Come back to center. Take a look over your right shoulder. Come back to center, looking over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Let's add a little bit of movement as you inhale, reach the arms up tall. Palms together. Exhale, take a bend towards your right side. Try to keep the sitting bones grounded. Holding here for one more breath. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, take a bend towards your left side. Inhale, come to center. Bring your arms parallel. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Clasp your hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders down and back. Opening up from the front side of your body. Bring your gaze up. And release your chin down. Hold here for a breath. Bring your chin to center. Let's inhale, reach tall. Exhale, let your hands float down towards the earth and just hold here for a couple of breaths. Notice if you have that tightness or tension through the lower body, your low back, or your hips. And walk your arms over to the right side, just going deeper into the right side body. Take one more breath here. And sweep your hands all the way to the left side. You're trying to align your nose towards your knee. You don't have to go down real far here. Just really feel that opening through the back side of your body. Come back to center, rise up tall. Let's open, coming to cow pose. So we'll do seated cats and cows. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. As you exhale, come to cat pose. Arch your back as much as you can. So let your arms rest on the front side of your legs and engage your lower belly. Belly button to spine. Inhale, open to cow pose. Exhale, close to cat pose. Really arching your back here. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, cat pose. And we're going to hold here for 2 breaths. And slowly inhale, place your hands beside you. Uncross your feet. Bring your feet wider than your hips. And windshield wiper your knees. So moving, bringing your movement down into your lower body. And let your knees rest towards your right side and take a peek over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Knees go over towards the left side. Gaze over your right shoulder. You're really starting to add a little bit of twisting through your mid-body. Come back to center, back to that windshield wiper, side to side. And we'll make our way to our tabletop, coming to hands and knees. Big 5-finger hands at the front edge of your mat. And then checking in with our balance, extend that left leg straight behind. You just start to move from side to side. So bringing that leg wide and tapping the other side of your mat. So we're moving into our hips here. One more side. Come back to center, reach and extend. And bring that leg in, coming to the other side. Press that right leg straight out. And then cross over, tap down. And to the other side. So slow and controlled. Try to keep your hips level. One more time each side. And extend that right leg straight back. Release. Take a few movements through your hips, taking half circles or full circles. Go in the other direction. And then find strength in your tabletop. Walking your hands to the front edge of your mat. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips high, downward facing dog. You're pressing heels down towards the earth. They might not reach all the way down. Just notice where you're at today. Walk the dog, walking your heels, rolling up onto your toes. Find strength, downward dog. Slowly walk your feet to the front of your mat, forward fold. Take a couple of breaths here, elongating through your hamstrings. Coming to ragdoll, reach for the opposite elbows and frame your outside of your head. And a nice gentle sway from side to side. Nice and easy. Come back to center, forward fold. And as you straighten your legs, come into a halfway lift. So back is flat, pressing into the shins or the upper thighs. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. Take a bend towards your right side. Inhale, come to center. Spine is tall. Exhale, bend to the left side. Inhale, rise up tall. Bring feet just under your hips. Take a couple sweeps behind and rise up. Couple more times here, getting some movement. This time, reach up overhead, come up to your tippy toes, checking in with your balance. Palms together, bring down towards your heart space, sitting into your chair. Breathing here. Take one more breath in chair. Think a little bit deeper. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Release hands to the mat, step your feet back, come into plank, modified plank, knees down. So that core is engaged here, shoulders to hips. Untuck your toes, come down, baby cobra. Keep the elbows tucked in. And come through tabletop, downward facing dog. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Slowly walk your feet to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead. We'll flow again as you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, taking your flow. High or low plank if you're ready for that high plank. That core engaged, high to low plank. Come down, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. So a little bit deeper in your back bend. Let's take one more breath where you're at. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together. Take a baby back bend, bring hips forward, gaze comes up. Come back to center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, taking the flow or stepping to downward facing dog. That's where we'll meet. And breathe once you get to downward dog. Slowly walk your feet to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together, hands towards your heart space. Bring those big toes to touch, little space with your heels coming to chair pose. Pressing into the palms, let's inhale here. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Make sure your knees are behind your toes. One more breath, inhale. As you exhale, add a twist. Take one more breath here. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead, palms together, down towards your heart space, settling in chair pose. Sitting back into your heels, toes are light, you should be able to see your toes. Let's inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper. Let's add that twist, inhale, exhale, twist. So we're twisting from our hips, try to keep the knees aligned. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead. Practice the arms out to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Bring your gaze up. Release hands, pressing behind your back. Roll the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades. Right foot stays forward. Left foot steps back, high lunge. Come to humble warrior. Bring your body forward so that front knee is bent, back leg is straight, pressing heel down and back behind you. Gaze just in front of you. Find one more breath here. So building strength in the lower body. Inhale, rise up tall, high lunge. Really bending that back knee, get a nice stretch through the front quad, the hip joint, and release to mountain pose. Take a couple rolls of your shoulders forward and back. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up. Take a full back bend here. Bring gaze to center, clasp your hands behind your back. Roll shoulders, squeeze shoulder blades. This time, left foot forward, right foot steps back, coming into that high lunge. That back leg is straight, pressing heels straight behind, front knees bent, knees over the ankle. Let's inhale. Exhale, come forward, humble warrior. Feel that strength in the left leg here. Gaze, just a soft gaze out in front of you. Inhale, rise and reach. Settle in a little bit deeper, really trying to stretch the front of that hip. Palms at your heart space and step the foot in. All right, a little bit of balance today. We're going to practice with our eagle pose. So we'll start with our lower body, shifting all your weight into your right foot, and then cross your left leg over. Toes can stay tapped down. We'll start there, reaching arms out in front. So bring your left arm under your right, and then you can twizzle your arms up. Bring those elbows up. So we're separating your shoulder blades now. Trying to open here. Let's inhale. If you want to add that bend, checking in with the balance. Arching your back like you would in cat pose. Wherever you're at, we're going to hold for 3 breaths. The toes are tapped down. You can try to lift the toes up. See how you feel today. Your next inhale, rise up slowly, tap the toes down, unwind the shoulders, open, release to mountain. Balancing out our body. So this side may feel a little bit different, just taking it slow. I always work from the ground on up. Shift all your weight into your left foot. Press your right foot over, tap the toes down. Both knees are bent, sitting back into back heels. Bring your arms out in front. Bring right arm under your left. Twizzle the arms. And settle in here. Inhale. You want to add that fold. So you're folding from your hips, arching your back like you would in cat pose. This is a great stretch for the back side of your body. Let the chin stay tucked in. And you can try to lift those toes out, kind of play with this. Find one more breath. Your next inhale, rise up super slowly. Unwind the arms, uncross the legs. Bring your feet wider than hips and bring your arms up. We're going to come into one more balance pose, our star pose. Shift all your body to your right side. And then lift the left leg. Again, if that's too much, just kind of play with the toes, tapping down. See if you can bend a little bit farther. Bring hands to your heart center. And the knee, rise up tall. Coming to the other side, reach the arms up. Shift all your weight into the left leg. Lift that opposite leg up. Hands to your heart center. And release. Shake the legs out. Roll through the shoulders. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms overhead. Take a full back bend here. And release the hands, pressing into your lower back. So we'll do a camel. Back bend from standing. Try to keep the elbows back. Let your chin release down a little bit and start to bring your hips forward. Notice that back bend into the lower back. Just come forward enough that you feel the a stretch here. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Nice, slow breaths. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Find the release with each exhale. Find one more breath here. We're going to come out of it slowly, slight bend in the knees. Come back to rising up tall. One more time. Roll through the upper body. A couple times in both directions. And slowly make our way down to tabletop. Take a child's pose here. Bringing knees to the outside edge of your mat. Big toes touch. Bringing hips back. Your arms can extend overhead. And let your forehead release down. Each exhale, see if you can bring those hips down closer towards your heels. If the arms are feeling tired, you can wrap your arms around your body. Wherever you're at, take 2 more easy breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. We'll rise up slowly. Bring your feet wider than your hips. Heels to the ground, toes to the sky. Sit up as tall as you can. Inhale, reach the arms up tall. We're going to take a wide seated fold. As you exhale, bring your arms forward. Let them come all the way to the ground. Notice that nice deep stretch down through your low back and your hips. Let the head and shoulders release. The chin tucks in. Rise up slowly. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Look over towards that right foot as you exhale, folding down. Let the hands rest on each side of your leg. And just trying to align your nose with your knee. Hold here for several breaths as you exhale. See if you can come forward just a little bit more. Nice, gentle stretch. Inhale, rise up slowly. Release the shoulders down and back. Inhale, reach. Come over towards that left foot as you exhale. Slowly come down. Let your hands rest on each side of your leg. That nose aligns with your knee. We'll take several more breaths here on your exhale. See if you can hold a little bit deeper. But we're really trying to stretch through that back hamstring. Inhale, rise up slowly. Bring our soles of our feet together, coming to seated butterfly. Just get a little movement, moving the legs up and down. And then let the knees open. Spine is tall. Inhale here. Exhale, come forward. You can use those elbows. Keep the legs propped open. See if you can bring your body forward a little bit more. We're stretching into the outer hip joints here. Eyes up tall, bring those knees in. Support behind your knees. We're going to come to boat pose. So as we come into boat pose, tap your feet in towards your body. You can stay with that toe tap. The shoulders are back here. We don't want our backs arched at all. Stem the legs out. You can add the arms here and breathe. Release. Wrap your arms around the front of your legs. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take a full body stretch here. Bring knees in towards your body. Just rock from side to side. And bring your arms out to a T. Your knees come to the right side. Come back to center. Bring knees over towards the left side. Gaze can go down that opposite arm. Come back to center. Let's come into legs up the wall. Flex your toes in towards your body. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your arms under that low back. Just breathe here. A nice view of that bright blue sky this morning. Slow, easy breaths. And 2 more breaths here. And we'll release 1 foot at a time. Lift your hips high, coming into bridge pose. 1 more back bend for that lower back. And release down. Bring your knees in. Just rock from side to side. Give a gentle massage in your low back. Slowly come to center. Extend your legs long. Take 1 more full stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Press away with your toes. And slowly let your arms rest beside you, palms facing up. That will allow your shoulders to soften, closing your eyes as we move into our rest, our Shavasana. Finding stillness. Letting your feet roll open. Your arms and legs feel heavy. Letting go of your breath. Just let your breath come and go with ease. Let the face be soft. Just notice the calmness and your peace within. Resting comfortably here, taking all the time your body needs. Namaste.